Prefer when I'm by myself. I don't wanna hang around y'all. Pray for good health.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Combat Sports Weekly. Welcome 2022, and with me are the Titos of Fighting, Karl De Mesa and JC Reyes. What's up, everybody? Teka lang, roll call muna
Happy
tayo.
New Year!
Sino na yung nagkatrangkaso? Sino na yung nagkatrangkaso?
Allergy,
We are live.
kaso, pa ba? GERD, everything.
Diba? Everything. So, we are live on Facebook and on YouTube. Please, everyone who is in the audience, please feel free to share this video. Feel free to share this live session. Marami po tayong pagkukwentuhan. Happy New Year to everyone. Put it in the comment section. Nagkatrangkaso na ba kayo? Roll call tayo ng mga nagkatrangkaso the first week of January. It's like everybody has it. Everybody has it. Di ba? Huwag na tayo maglokohan dito. Pare-pareho tayo may mga trangkaso dito. Di ba? Sabi nga nila kung Omicron daw yan, Omicron na yan. Lahatin na natin. So kung ano pala tayo, so kung meron na tayo lahat, so technically may natural immunity na tayo kung nalampasan natin siya, di ba? How was your New Year, guys? Tito Carl, kamusta ka? You are the busiest of the titos.
For like 10 hours, I watched Reyes, guys. So you guys didn't have to go through that. Agony of Japanese commentary. Pero sobrang wasak, guys. I was awake for about half of it.
Si Tito Carl yung yung matyaga dyan. Ako, pag naririnig ko yung Japanese commentary, parang ano na eh. Pero
Iba klase sila eh.
Parang sana merong subtitle sa ilalim.
Oo, meron pala apparently English commentary pero hindi ko alam kung paano bilhin. So,
hindi, dapat tayo yun eh. Ryzen, okay. Please. Diba? Let's make things easier. Let's
make it different. Gusto nyo English-Tagalog commentary. We can do that for
kami
you.
Kami yan.
Yan po.
Kami na bahala dyan. We got you, Ryzen. We got you.
Yes, sir. Diba? Send us to Tokyo. We'll do it all.
Oh, diba? Para tawag dito sakto. Everyone, we hope that everyone is isolating. Everyone's doing well. Everyone's doing fine. Okay, it's just talaga siya. It's in the season, sudden change of temperature. Everyone was out, diba? So now, bawi tayo. Let's make the body stronger, diba? Let's make the body stronger. All your vitamins, water, okay? Ano tayo dyan? And one thing that got me through this entire flu season was I alternated it boiled ginger, as in boiled na luya, tsaka Happy Coffee's turmeric calamansi. Kasi, syempre, mauumay na ako dun sa pinukulong luya. Yun yung alternative ko. Kasi si turmeric calamansi, rin yan anti-inflammatory, tapos the vitamin C from the calamansi. It's like, so get yours from Happy Coffee and it tastes great. Kasi yung pinukulong luya, parang ang sama niya eh. Parang di ako masaya dun eh. Di ako masaya sa lasa nun eh. Pero kay Happy Coffee PH na turmeric calamansi, masarap siya eh. Sulit siya. So, Tito Carl, what happened in Ryzen?
In Ryzen,
how many fights were you able to watch?
A whopping 16 fights, but I only watched about 10 of them. Actually,
buti
apat lang naman yung... kasi dalawa yung intermission na tigda 2 oras. So parang... Pag-isig ko, intermission pa rin. Nasa labas pa rin yung mga hapon.
Grabe sila, no? Grabe yung intermission.
Biruin mo, mahal yung ticket, obviously. Tsaka mahal yung pay-per-view. Pero, chong naman, wala ka na ibang gagawin sa New Year's Eve mo kung yun binili mo.
That is true. Sulit siya.
Marami siya, pero actually 4 fights lang naman yung very notable titos.
Go.
First one is, of course, Tenshin Nasukawa versus Takanori Gomi in his last ever boxing fight. He will go into boxing. Thank you,
his age.
Tenshin, for all the memories. Sa totoo lang, you brought us a lot of joy over the years.
I've always wanted the Fritz Biagtan versus Tenshin. Sana.
Maybe they can do that rematch.
They can probably do it. Oo. Oo. I
Boxing.
hope they
Fritz
do it
naman,
in
doubles
boxing.
in boxing. So why not?
Game si Fritz
Game naman si
dyan.
Fritz, di ba? So, I hope that happens.
Everyone, let's make it happen. Okay?
Oh.
Tag
Medyo
nyo si,
tayo. We're gonna
Tag
need
si
some
Sakibara
synergy on
sa-
this one.
Yeah.
Game ako dyan. So, Nick,
Yeah.
what else?
And then actually yung second one is a weird one kasi meron din silang Rendon ba yun? Ang pangalan ng dude na yun? Meron silang YouTuber na lumalaban.
Nakita ko nga yung
ano to?
Shibata.
Japanese YouTuber?
Japanese YouTuber na lumalaban. Battle of the... Pero sa kanila, medyo legit yung YouTuber kasi siya, di ba? Japanese martial arts, ingrained sa kanila. Ang kalaban niya, K1 champion, former K1 champion. So legit. Pero
Okay.
MMA rules. Here's
MMA
what
rules.
happened. Nanalo ang YouTuber, Titos. Flying arm bar.
very Jake
Hindi.
Paul.
Kung kaya mo mag-flying armbar, hindi ka na basta-basta
You're
YouTuber.
now ordinary fighter.
Oh.
Guys, kung ma-Google nyo si Shibatar, he's not that fit.
Teka
Pero
lang,
he moves really well.
No, I've heard of that guy.
You heard of this
YouTuber
guy?
lang ba
He's a
talaga
pro
yun?
wrestler apparently.
Pro wrestler. Okay.
Yeah.
So how would you frame this, Tito Carl? Is it a YouTuber that went to fighting, or is he a fighter that does YouTube?
In light of what happened next, Coach Franco, I would say that it's a pro wrestling all throughout. Kasi apparently, 2 days later, they got busted kasi nag-leak yung text nila sa isa't isa. Apparently, fight fixing si K1 champion at saka si Shibatar. So now they're being sued by, I don't know if it's Ryzen or yung holding company ng Ryzen.
Grabe naman yun.
Pero malaki
Nag-ano pa
kinita
kayo?
kasi nila.
Kaya pala nag-flying armbar.
Flying armbar.
Flying armbar. Diba?
Kasi akala ko legit. And everybody on MMA Twitter was like, oh my God, Shibatar got it done. He's so legit. Ganyan.
Tapos may ganong,
no?
Pero,
alam mo kung tutuusin,
medyo nagpala na yan ngayon no?
Si
Diba?
Shibatar apparently has an MMA record. 491.
Ayan na si Coach Gabay. Happy New Year, Coach Gabay. Alam ni Coach Gabay yan.
Naalala nyo guys kung bakit nag-downfall ang Pride, di ba? Dahil marami daw fight fixing.
It's the exact same thing, di ba? And they were the closest. They were actually bigger than the UFC back then. Tapos, it was just a lot of money going around, and then we don't know how much involvement the Yakuza had. Tapos, syempre, for sure, the politicians wanted their piece of the pie. And it was a global phenomenon kasi. It's like a lot of people were going to Japan. Di ba sa Japan nag-MMA, hindi sa the Russians. Di ba?
Si Dana, di ba? Nag-field siya ng Chuck Liddell.
Oo, tapos wala namang USADA nun. Di ba?
Interestingly, nanalo si Chuck against kay Uberim, di ba?
Uberim. Pero no?
Anong palagay niyo dito, guys?
It's very interesting that these things still happen. Beremo, they were both paid, pero what were the motivations para mag-usap sila? Di ba? Sigurado may kontrata na yan. They had their TF, they had, di ba? Ano na sila eh. So ano yung motivation kung bakit may controversy na gano'n sa tingin nyo? Ikaw, Tito Carl, based on what you saw. And then let's go to JC on his analysis.
Yeah. I'll just state what I saw on the news. And I don't know if it's the Google Translate na mali, pero parang respectful pa sila sa isa't isa, sabi ni Shibatar. Baka kasi ma-injure ako. Sobrang legit naman kasi ni Yuta Kubo na baka hindi na ako makatuloy sa aking YouTubing, and parang parang comedy martial arts type yung YouTube niya. Baka hindi na daw siya magkaroon ng influencing and YouTubing afterwards. So nag-worry siya na baka ma-injure talaga siya, ma-out siya for 6 months, hindi siya kikita. Apparently yun lang yung pinagkakitaan niya. So I don't know what you guys think of that. Is that a legit enough reason to fix a fight?
Si JC.
No. Pero
especially Ryzen, no?
Actually, yung naiisip ko na reason kung bakit they fixed the fight and palabasin na siya manalo, he's a YouTuber. Manalo ka against a legit fighter, benta yung channel mo lalo.
Benta.
I mean, diba? Same reason why they think Jake Paul is not legit na fighter. Kasi nga, na they think that some of his fights are fixed. So 5-0 niya na record kasi nga he's some YouTuber trying to, prove a point na kaya daw niya lumaban ng maayos sa mga legit fighters. So I think that's the reason. And itong si Shibatar, well, I looked him up. He did some fights, he's had like 14 professional fights sa MMA.
Sa MMA,
So,
okay.
yeah.
So legit siya, mature.
Legit, well, first fight niya in 2008 sa pros, he lost. He basically had 9 losses. So, parang
At least lumalaban siya.
at least sumalaban siya. Hindi ko alam kung natalo siya dahil he's just not that good in MMA pero pinipilit niya lang for the sake of being famous in social media or something. And well, yeah, it's Japan. I guess panghatak din sa pro wrestling career niya yung lahat eh. I mean, he's Japan, pro wrestling in Japan is wild, man. I mean, it's one of the
big.
most
huge.
entertaining things in Japan, yung pro wrestling scene nila eh. And kung Shibatar is still active in pro wrestling and doing YouTube, the win would boost his thing. Kaya lang nahuli. Ano yun ngayon?
I agree. I agree with JC. I agree with na parang if you're a YouTuber, pero on the flips, hindi naman siya flip side, pero medyo same line as what JC is saying. You know what you signed up for eh. Alam mo na nung pinirmahan mo yan, alam mo na MMA fight yung papasukin mo. So you should be, number one, you should be prepared. And based on what JC is telling us right now, he's not a pansy. He's not zero. Diba? This guy kind of knows what he's doing. This guy knows na may background na siya. Diba? And this guy's an athlete. So he knows what he's getting into. So for him to make those excuses, excuses na lang talaga siya. Tsaka excuses na lang kasi nahuli. And which is very unfortunate kasi parang di mo may iwasan na maraming magsasabi na kukwestiyonin na lang ngayon yung legitimacy ng league, 'di ba? Reyes will always.
Yes.
I have no reason. Tito Karl can probably give a better perspective of this. Ako kasi I've always seen Reyes as a league na gustong makuha yung level ni Pride, pero it's not helping them. Na I remember this very clearly. Naalala ko sinabi ni Karl yun. It doesn't help their cause that they're creating freak show fights. Tapos dadagdag mo to, 'di ba? Tama ba?
Yeah.
Nilabi ni Shibatar to na makasama siya dun sa card. Tapos parang naputot nga siya. Shit. Parang what did I get myself into? Sobrang legit nitong champion na K1.
Diba?
Baka ma-head kick ako tapos nerve damage ako. Kasi nauna siya dun sa text Ewan ko
pero
totoo. Nauna siyang
Carl,
sabi.
Did Ryzen have... Meron din bang mali dito si Ryzen? Kasi sana hindi man lang yung champion yung binigay sa kanya.
Feeling ko dapat medyo mismatch nga. Kasi sobrang galing nitong isa.
Diba?
Parang sinama. Pinakain mo talaga si si Rendon.
Ayan,
kanina ba?
sabihin ko pa naman sana. Diba? Para sinabi ko pa naman sana, merong 1 week old na student, tapos sinali mo sa isang kickboxing tournament with Alvin Ramirez. Tapos ayan, nag-comment sakto, Alvin Ramirez.
What's up, my friend?
What's up, Castigo?
Castigo MMA.
Castigo MMA in the
Pasahin mo na yung libro.
Alvin.
Ha?
Please, everyone, follow nyo yung page ni Alvin Ramirez. Marami kayong matututunan dyan. One of the breakthrough.
Congrats to Castigo Athletes pala. Di ba nanalo sila?
Oo, Castigo Athletes. I mean, who would have thought, di ba? Nagbibiroan kami, parang who would have thought na si Alvin Ramirez, makikita mo nagko-coach. At pag nagko-coach siya, sobrang intense. Parang sabi namin, buto si Alvin ba yung sumisigaw? Parang hindi pa naubusan ng boses yan. Sabi na, makulit pa rin, di ba? Makuwela pa rin. Pero alam mong,
obviously he cares for his athletes.
And I'm very proud of yung mga nakikita ko na mga dating fighters. Nakikita ko nagko-coach sila ngayon. And bukod sa nagko-coach, naririnig ko yung instructions nila maayos. Di ba? Hindi na yung dati, sabi, sapakin mo. Kaya, wag kang magpapadagan, wag kang magpapapas. Ngayon,
Alam na yung
nakikita mo,
sinasabi, no?
oo, sasabihin, wag ka magpapapas, hawakan mo yung hips niya, igalaw mo yung hips mo, mag-shrimp out ka. 'Di ba? Ano mo, tawag dito, frame tayo diyan. Kuha ka underhook sa ilalim ng
Klaro
kilikili.
ang
It's
instruction.
very, and it's not just Alvin, it's just the other coaches as well. As in, I'm very happy when I officiate when I officiate events and see na nag-up din yung level, umaangat din yung level ng coaching ng MMA.
Which means, Castigo.
Hi, Kent. Yes.
Yes.
Go,
Shout
go,
out.
go, go.
Castigo, i-offer mo si Shibatar na mag-aral sa'yo, sir.
Ayan, papuntay mo siya dito sa Pilipinas, di ba?
Baka maging nas legit siya. Last
diba?
one.
Ayan din. Maganda yung point ni Coach Gabay eh. Di ba? This is about
up to
your
the champion.
If not the champion,
paano na i-market?
Paano nila i-market yun, di ba? Pero I have no metrics of or a working knowledge of YouTuber fan base in Japan.
Especially in Japan,
diba? Pero I don't, medyo baka mas may idea pa ako ng South Korea, pero ano ba ang YouTuber culture sa Japan? Medyo hindi ko hindi rin siya.
He's really funny though, si Shibatar. If you see some of his YouTube, he's very physically parang Charlie Chaplin like funny. So I guess kung injured nga siya, hindi na siya makakapagpa-comedy, di ba?
Oo nga, di ba? Pero it's sayang yung future. Sayang, di ba? Ayan, from YouTube, ERL, shout out from Laguna. Kamusta kayo dyan mga taga Laguna?
Laguna, hello.
Forward, what fights are you looking forward to 2022? Both international and local.
Yes.
Pag-uusapan natin yan mamaya. ERL, pag-uusapan natin mamaya yan. Nakasalang yan, huwag kang mag-alala. Okay? So,
yeah.
It's
final match.
How many for final match in Ryzen?
19 kasi may tournament silang MMA. Pero yung pinaka last one ko na lang before we move on, coach. Si Souza defended his title against a very game opponent and he won. He was so emotional afterward kasi namatay pala yung airpot niya. And it was hard for him to train. Okay. So congrats to Roberto Souza, Satoshi
Souza. Tapos Satoshi Souza, ano yan eh? Hindi ko nga alam, but wala siguro siya kasi may audience yan sa States eh kasi he competes in the World Championships ng Jiu-Jitsu. So I think the Jiu-Jitsu scene and the MMA scene in the United States can probably help him. I mean, ewan ko, there's probably a
very marketable siya, di ba?
May financial siguro yung may financial reward siguro for him staying in Ryzen. Pero I mean, he's one of the guys na tingin ko talaga Robert Satoshi can really campaign in the States. Mag-i-improve lang ng konti, yung striking, pero grappling wise, wala. That guy's really good. I mean, that guy's really, really good. Tsaka pwede nga Tsaka he's competed in the US. He's competed in a lot of grappling circuits in the US. Tapos lagi yung lagi yan naka-super saya. Nagpapa-blend yan palagi. Para
ganun yung
Dragon Ball yung
culture sa Japan, very anime, very showy.
Diba? So when people see him, tapos nakaganon siya, laking okay na pang market yon. So let's thank Ryzen for, as always, being consistent. New Year's Eve to di ba? New Year's Eve, always. Very consistent si Ryzen. Tapos
they always end the year with the bang,
may si Tim Montales. I don't know if you guys know this guy. Ako I'm sorry, I don't. Namaya pa na si Stone alias Monster. Monster ng Bioman!
Rest in peace. He's so huge. Pro wrestler pala siya. Strong Kobayashi. Rest in peace, sir.
Grabe! Siya pala Strong Kobayashi. Kasi Strong Kobayashi lang yung nakita ko. Hindi ko nakita yung alias Monster ng Bioman. Okay. Sayang. Tama si Coach Gabay. Ayan. Satoshi had several stints sa Quintet. Yes. Quintet, IBJJF World Championships, Nogi World Championships, Pan Americans. Hindi ko lang alam kung nag-ADCC siya. Alam ko nag-ADCC din yan eh. Pero basta he's very known in the Is very known in the grappling world.
He's Japanese, right? Kaya siguro din siya.
Japanese yan. So, in some boxing news, recap lang tayo. Ikaw, JC, panood mo ba yung laban ni Martin versus ni Giovanni Martin versus Duno? Hindi Giovanni Martin. Basta Martin, the black dude versus Duno.
Si Romero Duno.
Romero Duno. Sayang. It was a valiant effort, pero wala. Martin just had his number, 'di ba? Pero ano yan? It's a good learning experience for Duno. Romero Duno will definitely bounce back from this.
For sure.
Ano siya? Very, very hindi siya close eh. Parang he was slightly outclassed, pero he put up a really good fight. Ano yan? Okay yan.
Frank Martin.
Frank Martin, yun. So, okay yan. Next is, congratulations to the Filipino Flash, PBC 2021 Fighter of the Year or Boxer of the Year, Nonito Donaire Jr. Congratulations. Tapos, ano lang talaga, okay? It's his year. His year talaga. Diba? I mean, Team Donaire, this is Team Donaire's year in terms of social media, attention, and inside the ring exploits. It's Team Donaire's year talaga. Tapos, another one would be on January 17. We really hope this pushes through. We here at Combat Sports Weekly, we will support all combat sports na events. So if we hear about it and we know about it, we will definitely promote it. If you want us to plug your events, please do so here. You got Reyes, you got Letwave for Karl, diba?
Message nyo lang po kami.
So for Sandman, since we're all alert level 3, Sandman is creating another Sandman bubble event. So that's January 17 at the Sandman Gym in General Santos City. Okay, so ano tayo dyan? Go to their Facebook or Instagram page for details. Pero feeling ko they're going to broadcast this on their Facebook. So please go
Most
to
likely.
their...
Maganda production ng Sandman eh. So.
Maganda ang production ni Sandman Promotion. Sir JC, ano yan? Tawag dito talagang they put everything. They put a lot of effort in it. They put a lot of work. And considering sa Gensan to. Okay? Gensan to, and they're bringing out, diba, they're serving the community, binibigyan nila ng opportunity magkaroon ng laban yung mga boxing hero para maging busy sila, ganun silang pagkakakitaan. Okay, Sandman Bubble, January 17, 2022. Okay?
Yeah.
And then next one is, I am not too familiar with this. I've heard of his name before. So yung audience natin, please help us educate me as well. Si JC sigurado mas maraming alam dito. Super flyweight prospect Jade Bornea, 16-0, will face Mohamed Obadi for the IBF title eliminator on January 14. Yan. So maraming boxing na nangyayari. And what's really nice is a lot of our local boxers are fighting abroad.
Yes.
Diba? A lot of
Sandman,
our boxers.
Sandman boxer din yan si Jade Bornea.
Diba? So Sandman Promotions, top 2 promotions are making it happen. Top 3 promotions making it happen so far based on what I am seeing in the scene. So VSP Promotions with Elorde, Sandman Promotions very active. Then let's wrap it up with Jerry Pence Promotions. Jerry Pence Promotions is cooking up something in Cebu. Ang inaano ko pala, Karl, ikaw ang pinakamaraming alam dito eh. Wala akong masyadong any idea if Letway is doing events sa Malaysia. I'm checking their updates, tapos yung iba nilagay pa ako doon sa mga Letway groups. Yan, kasalanan ni Karl De Mesa yan. Yan, dikit kayo kay Karl. Bigla kayo i-add sa mga Letway groups. Letway is the art of 10 limbs. 10 limbs. Okay, pwede na. 9 pala. Kasi pwede na mag-headbutt doon. Diba? Lahat na pwede sa Letway. Kulang na lang, suntukin mo ng feeling ko later yung kahit gamitin mo yung baba mo, okay na sa letter eh. Di ba? Di ba? Di ba? Chin to the clavicle! Bam! Di ba? Kunyari, naka-clinch, di ba? Chin to the clavicle!
Yung Raya
Pero,
Faber pwede dyan. Grabe.
Parang, I guess, lesser known trivia sa Lethway. If you know Mario Sismundo,
Mario
he's one of the
Sismundo.
very few Filipinos na lumaban
Pioneers.
na actually ng Lethway.
Kasi nagpunta na to sa Malaysia.
I think
Tama.
actually sa Singapore ata nangyari yung laban. That was
Singapore.
7 years ago, 8 years ago. He fought in Lethway against
Grabe
someone from
yun.
Myanmar.
Tibay. Tibay.
Maraming
After
Pinoy.
nga nun,
Tatlo ata.
hindi na naglumaban ulit eh. I mean, I think Lethway is something na kaya ng Pinoy eh. So,
Ako,
Why not
I
try,
really
diba?
believe so. I really believe so. And when it comes to toughness,
Think
si
so,
Letway kasi, you can learn the skills but you cannot learn the toughness. Medyo iba, especially yung
No.
initial na mga, feeling ko yung mga first 3 fights mo sa Letway, culture shock ka pa eh.
Oo.
Diba?
The way we see the bare knuckle boxing people, parang yung mga magagaling na boxer nakakeo sa bare
Yeah,
knuckle.
imagine.
Tsaka
Hindi sila
nakikita
sanay.
natin na it's totally
It's not
different
boxing.
when it's
Oh.
yeah, it's totally different
Ungloved.
when you
Iba
take
yung
out the gloves,
diskarte
'di ba?
eh.
'Di ba? So, yan talaga
So
yung
si Letway, I think nag-continue na ang mga festival fights pero hindi binobroadcast kasi nga yung dictatorship yung
yun pa.
nag-ano ng kung ano yung pwedeng ilabas. Pero may
Kaya
mga
ako,
fights,
naghihintay lang ako dun
nakikita
sa
ko
mga private
judgment.
na groups na tinitignan ko.
May mga
kung ano
nagbiglang, tapos di mo mabasa, di ba? Kasi
Oo, di ba? Hindi mo mababasa.
May laban ba?
Tapos
O
bigla na
luma ba
lang-
to? O bago?
Bigla na lang may video uusbong, tapos biglang mawawala. Yun yung nakakaano.
Yun.
Secret
Pinapirate
group
yun eh. Oo.
Tapos, what else? Yung medyo magandang trajectory, very good momentum on his side, Marlon Tapales. Marlon Tapales just won his fight.
Yeah.
And then I think he's gunning for another title or he's gunning for a world title. I'm not sure. So, Marlon Tapales, okay, another fighter too. Ang dami nating susuportahan eh. Kaya ako, it validates yung mentality namin dito na parang, okay, who's the next Pacquiao? Wag. Diba? Tapos, there can only be one Pacquiao. One and done. Okay?
Yeah, let's not hype a finished career. Diba?
Oo, diba? Tama yan. Totally agree. Let's not hype up
Pero
a finished career.
speaking of Pacquiao, merong nagparamdam.
Na ano to?
I saw on some interview online si Memo Heredia. Remember the guy?
Si Memo.
Yung
He's the strength
medyo
and conditioning
controversial strength and conditioning
Oh.
coach for a time ni Janriel Casimero, who's currently handling si Yumir Marshall and si Jonas Sultan. He mentioned na, you know, if Manny Pacquiao decides to go back to boxing, he will be able to make Pacquiao move like a 20-year-old daw ulit. Medyo shady yung tunog eh.
Parang pwede sa McDojo life yan ah.
Sabi
Matindi
niya.
Ito naman si Memo
Babalik
eh.
na yung-
Mga gaya statements, alam naman natin na isi-spin-off ng media yan eh. Huwag mo naman ganun eh. No? Mag-usap na lang kayo, di ba? Ako, I have no qualms of Pacquiao going back to the ring if it's a money fight. If it's a money fight, guaranteed minimum $20
Which
million.
I believe will happen sometime soon.
Diba? Make it happen. Diba? Against, wag yung mga up-and-comer. Make him fight a fucking YouTuber. Diba? Get him his money. Diba? Yung mga YouTuber na feeling boxingero, sige, ipain nyo dyan kay Pacquiao. Easy $50 million. Diba? Easy. Kahit hindi mag-ensaya si Pacquiao dyan, $50 million. Put game. Diba?
Later,
Give
I
it
have
to him,
questions
diba?
about the next Jake Paul match, but you know,
definitely
we're
not Jake
non-serious.
Paul. I don't think Jake Paul is gonna fight Manny. Manny, he'll probably tawag dito, gagawin dyan, susuhulan niya ng triple si Manny. Kasi si Manny, at the end of the day, Manny's still a fighter. So you have to pit him against another fighter. Kasi hindi ayan papayag na talaga magdodraw kami nito. Diba? There's too much.
Walang ganun.
Diba? I'm the 8th division champion. I'm Manny
That ain't
Pacquiao.
T-Wood,
diba? I
bro.
am Manny Pacquiao. Then diba?
You
Let's
know,
say
Team
you're
Good.
Jake Paul. Jake Paul ka, pero we're two different worlds, okay? We're on iba tayo. Kasi kaya dito ka Jake Paul, pero Manny Pacquiao nandito yan. Nandun yan sa langit, di ba? Wag mo na. Di ba? Wag na. Kaya nga people bought the Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul, di ba? Di ba? They bought it. Kasi Floyd's he can go with the flow di ba? You want
Game
drama,
siya na
sige.
Yeah.
Game siya. Oh. Si
Trash
Manny,
talker
hindi mo-
kasi si Floyd, so he knows how to play the game. Pacquiao is not like
Exactly.
that.
Si Manny, trash talker mo, ngingitian ka lang Di ba?
Oo.
Sa loob-loob niya, yari ka sa akin pagkakit. Mayari ka sa akin pagkakit na. Sarili ka, tawa-tawa ka dyan, Tawa-tawa ka dyan, Yari ka. Pero come on, Memo. Get ba? Let's di ba? Focus on the current breed of And speaking of Casimero, I don't know what's happening. Ikaw, JC, what are your thoughts? I want to know your thoughts before I blurt out whatever it is that I am thinking, because there's just too much. There's just too much garbage going on in that camp.
Oo nga bukod sa dami ng distractions nila sa camp lalo ngayon, na I mean even his brother is pinapasok yung battle of the YouTubers. I mean, I understand siguro kasi pera yan and hype yan, more hype yan for Casimero's career. Pero there are more important things they should be handling, lalo na for him as a champion. For everything that he's been doing, kita mo na wala siya sa MP promotions. Ngayon, after maglabas ng resolution ng WBO before Christmas, it was December 23 no naglabas sila ng resolution kung ano ang fate nung title ni John Real Casimero, which they did not relinquish. Pero the problem is they gave the Pro Bellum Promotions 15 days from that day to reschedule the fight against Paul Butler.
Yeah.
December 23. What date is it today now? 15 days lang from that date. Does it mean walang promoter na gustong kumuha kay John Real Casimero right now? That's a big problem for a champion. Imagine that.
Ano yan tawag dito, ikaw, Carl, with the years of covering fighters, covering events, this is para sa akin kasi bago to This is the merge of entertainment. Diba? Yung medyo
people wanna get
OA,
paid, no?
Yeah.
Diba? Yung medyo OA, diba? Tapos here comes a guy that can be part of the drama but can also do the sport. Diba? How do you see this panning out for an athlete like Casimero?
I hope he gets paid a lot. Like paid more than he's been getting. And I think yun lang yung motivation no? If you're a legit athlete and
I think kasi
you think this is a step down, no? At the very least, a lateral move.
Parang Kasi yung last fight niya, ay yung fight dapat na to against Paul Butler, that didn't happen back in December 11. Ang total purse for both fighters was like $120,000, which meant he was getting below 6 digits na bayad for a champion. That's small.
For a champion.
Lit nun.
Wala pang $100,000 technically yung
magkano binayad sa kanya for this?
Well, hindi natuloy yung laban niya. So he practically just wasted money training abroad and going to Dubai without having a fight. Tapos bumalik pa siya ng US and now he had to fly back to the Philippines.
Daming gastos.
Wala siyang kinita. I mean, he supposedly trained for 2-3 months for nothing. Tapos muntik pa siyang sumali sa Battle of the YouTubers and muntik pang mawala yung title niya. I mean, get your act straight, man. Get better advisors.
Is this something you guys look forward to in terms of at least the boxers are getting paid? Pero kasi people are always saying Oh, I mean the legit pundits are always saying, "Oh, this is bad for boxing." Is it bad for boxing?
It's not really bad for boxing, and we'll get to that in a bit. The thing about Casimero kasi is he kind of knows how to play the game, 'di ba?
He knows how to
Mo,
talk.
he's
Is he like a
leveraging,
Bisping?
'di ba?
Or
He leverages his name, is ano. Pero kailangan ma-realize ni Casimero and his camp na lahat ng nangyayari sa kanila ngayon is because he's a fighter. Is because he is John Riel Casimero, WBO champion. Pag nawala yung championship, nawala yung Cuadro Alas, 'di ba? Nawala yung all he's left is angas ng Pinas, and how much money can he generate off of that? 'Di ba? Mas sigurado ko, I think si JC rin nagsabi nito previous episode, mas maraming kikitain si Casimero sa boxing kesa sa influencer dreams niya. Pwede niyang gawin yun later on, pero ngayon mas maganda mag-focus siya sa boxing.
Lipas na yung panahon na former boxing champion goes to showbiz tapos babatok-batukan ka lang. I mean, I have nothing against those who transitioned to that. I mean, they got more money for that.
It's not a cut and dried path, diba? Like, si Onyok, ganun, diba? Like,
pero
imagine, boxers are comedians.
Ang dami niyang pwede. Ang dami niya pang pwedeng ang dami niya pang pwedeng kitain.
He's
a young guy, right?
He plays it. He plays it right. He trains right. He has the right amount of focus. He has the notoriety and fame na eh. All he needs to do is prove it inside the ring. Yun yung kailangan gawin ni Casimero. Kailangan niyang mag-focus sa pagiging winner, 'di ba? Sa pagiging champion.
Yes.
Ang hirap ng sitwasyon niya ngayon.
Around, no? If he didn't clown around, tapos may conditioning coach pa siya in Memo Heredia, and maayos yung fights niya, natuloy yung fight niya last December. Tapos
nawalan siya ng pera doon, ha?
Nawalan siya ng pera. Ang laki sigurado ng perang nawala sa kanya doon. And then imagine if, kung sakaling natuloy laban, because that was a mandatory fight. So, I mean, every boxer has to go through that. Kung nanalo siya doon, and then his next fight would either be against Nonito Donaire or Naoya Inoue, and he wins. Ang laking
mas malaking
upgrade sa pre-grade niya
diba?
noon.
Diba? At some point, I think he needs to think about how will he be remembered as a fighter who eventually became a showbiz personality.
Wala pa siya doon eh.
Wala pa siya doon, diba? Pero
I think wala.
Parang he needs to think
para
about
feeling ko,
that
Karl,
when you're
sinasabi
going
niya,
to stick around, diba?
Para feeling ko, hindi siya forward. Kailangan niya, he needs to look at that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kailangan niya mag-forward thinking. Kasi ang feeling ko, yung mga nagdadaldal sa paligid niya ngayon, sinasabi lang, pwede na yung bukas.
Hindi ka naman nababayaran.
Kasi the whole battle of the YouTubers thing, that was actually smart. Kasi everybody knows na hindi siya lalaban doon. Diba? Kahit na binibenta siya as an event na nalalaban si Casimero, binibigay lang nila yung imahe. They're just giving out the imagery, or they're projecting na lalaban si Casimero doon. 'Di ba? Pero hindi talaga. Everybody knows, hindi naman tanga mga tao eh. Alam nila na hindi isusugal or na hindi papayagan, 'di ba?
Yeah,
And
he almost put this bet on the line. Kaya,
'di ba? Prior to the event,
na
nag-release na rin ng statement si WBO, 'di ba?
Buti na lang nag-release ng statement.
So hindi talaga mangyayari 'yon. It was all part of the show, and for people, 'di ba, nung hindi siya yung lumaban, konti lang yung nag-react na bakit hindi? Kasi nga alam nila na ganun yung mangyayari. And Battle of the YouTubers is a very entertaining platform. They're a very good platform. They're a very
YouTubers, definitely.
For YouTubers, saka I watched the last one. Medyo okay yung last one, ha? Kasi nagsuntukan sila. As in, I mean, I have to give it to these guys. Okay? I really hope na marami silang natutunan sa experience. Di ba? Kasi kahit na gumawa sila ng content na i-build up yung event, gumawa sila ng content, gumawa sila ng stunt, tawan-tawa ako doon, yung binato ng tao, si Rendon.
Grabe yun.
Para sa nakakita ng binato ng tao.
Exactly.
Diba?
O, diba? Walang pro wrestling ngayon, kaya yun yung papanoorin natin.
Grabe yun. Wala ko kasi pinalakpa ako si Battle of the Youth. Sabi ko,
Diba?
ang galing nung nakaisip.
At the very end of the day, Coach, were you not entertained?
Exactly, di ba?
Because
We were so
was.
entertained. Tapos when you watch yung replays and yung laban itself, pag nakita mo, talaga nagsuntukan sila. Hindi ko naman masyadong kilala yung iba, pero nakita mo nagsuntukan sila, di ba? Ang namumukhaan ko lang doon si Billy Jack. Si Billy Jack tumanggap talaga ng suntok. And these YouTubers, yung iba doon, yung mga blandam buhok, alam ko nagbaboxing talaga yun eh.
Ano sila, yung
they have hands.
Na may kulay ang buhok doon. Those YouTubers were the ones who were looking up to itong si Boy Tapang, if you remember him.
Si Boy Tapang.
Explain.
Parang walang nangyayari sa career niya.
So
Kasi
nag-YouTube
he
siya.
didn't have a manager, so nag-YouTube siya. Ito yung kumakain ng kung ano-ano eh.
Si
Boy Tapang.
Nakita ko yun.
Tapos, he eventually said,
wow,
sige, papasok na magbaboxing na nga lang ako. May Battle of the YouTubers naman. Kaya lang, he earned too much money from YouTube na, I guess, from where he came from. Na he just forget about it. I'm gonna do my own thing na lang. Bahala na kayo dyan. If you look up to me, gawin niyo yung gusto nyo. Boy Tapang is driving a 1,000cc sport bike now.
Wow, good for him.
Brand new,
diba? So from YouTube, nagkaroon ng diversification, nagkaroon ng event na ganito, which is good kasi it's good entertainment, it's good it's a good avenue to promote boxing kasi 'di ba, pinakita ng mga YouTubers na kaya naming mag-ensayo ng boxing, we'll try to do boxing, and then pagdating sa ring, nakita ng tao yung experience nila. So doon din makikita ng audience na i-compare nila ngayon yung battle of YouTubers sa mga actual na boksingero and they will compare and then they will realize hindi pala ganun kadali mag-boxing. Diba?
Pero I hate to say it, pero they should imitate yung path na ginawa ni Jake Paul. If they really want to go into boxing, get legit trainers.
Ang ganda ng path ni Jake Paul.
Oo naman. Meron tayo, sigurado kasi
itong mga sa atin, they probably don't have,
I probably watched trainers. 2 fights from that battle of the YouTubers. I was able to watch 2 bouts. Mukhang nag-ensayo talaga sila sa boxing gym. In fairness to them. Kasi nag-ensayo sila sa boxing. Kasi iba yung bato nila eh. Hindi siya yung parang yung parang pag napagod na nagpa-volleyball na lang. Hindi. Talagang they were like, diretso pa rin yung suntok. Sabi ko, okay.
Yes, at the very least, that's what you want to see, di ba?
May comment pala sa Facebook si Coach Jude Velasco. He said, apparently, yung si Boy Angas used to teach siguro at Legacy Gym Boracay.
Ayan, Jude Velasco. Yeah. Jude Velasco's now in Legacy Boracay. So, hello Legacy Boracay. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Hey, Coach Jude Velasco, what's up?
Sarap. Nasa Boracay. Coach na ngayon yun sa Legacy Gym Boracay, si Coach Jude.
Nice.
Sarap
so
buhay.
So it benefits YouTubers, it benefits the audience, it also benefits the boxing community. It may
I hope their
people
boxing
appreciate the sport.
Lang,
Yun. Ano siya? Tawag dito. Ano yan?
Sana umayos sila.
Meron tayong iba't ibang market kasi. Meron tayong iba't ibang market, meron tayong iba't ibang audience. So kung sino yung audience natin, so for the YouTubers, since they saw their idol na YouTuber venture into boxing, they will appreciate their icon more because he put himself out there. And at the same time, they'll get more curious as to what boxing is all about. Diba? Yun yung nakikita ko dyan.
Tama.
And at the same time, for the boxers, yung mga YouTuber, ginagaya tayo. Yung mga YouTuber, nagbaboxing na din. Panahon, take advantage of that. Kasi, ibig sabihin, extra eyeballs, di ba? So, dahil may extra eyeballs, gawa ka rin ng content mo, di ba? Pag meron kang mga estudyante, pa-appreciate mo sa kanila yung napanood mo.
If there's anything that actual pro boxers can learn about these YouTubers going into boxing is kung paano magbenta ng sarili.
Tama.
Ang dami pa rin hindi marunong eh.
It's not even like, tama hindi na namin JC, pero it's not even like uy, dapat maging Jake Paul ako or dapat
No.
maging tama si Casimiro, di ba? You don't even have to do that. You just need to be yourself and people will appreciate that.
Best
As long as you put
example,
yourself
I
out there.
guess, for that is si Karl James Martin, who actually vlogs ng maayos, market himself. Diba?
Oh, there are so many fighters with really good channels. So, yan, si Martin. Then you got Christian Pitt Laurente, you got Arnel Baconaje, you got Ben Ligas. Nakikita ko sila Ranelio Kizo. Ang dami ko nakikitang boxingero nagva-vlog. It's just raw vlogs, 'di ba? Nagkukwento lang sila, 'di ba?
Yeah.
So, all you have to do is follow them. Si Coach Flar. Coach Flar Peñalosa, Boy Kurat, 'di ba? Boy Kurat Boxing.
Boy Kurat.
It's on Facebook, it's on YouTube,
Yes.
'di ba? Just watch
And kung
what he's doing.
hindi nyo pa kay mahabang vlogs, nandiyan naman yung TikTok. And yes, no, TikTok is not just for dancing. Pwede kayo magpakita ng training nyo dyan. Pwede kayo magpakita ng shadow box
I'm
kayo.
following this
Or
TikTok
vlog.
page. Nasaan na yun? Ito, yung ano, no. Nasaan na yun? Parang J Aman TV. Basta nag-aano sila, nag-training sila, tsaka nag-hold sila ng sparring session sa gym nila. Yun, ang dami yung pwedeng matutunan doon, ang dami yung pwedeng paroorin. I'm trying to find the channel. Ayun, Julius Amar TV.
Yeah. Naririnig ko yan.
Julius Amar TV. As in, these are just, gym scraps. As in,
Yeah, there you go.
Oo. So, panoorin nyo yung channel na yun. Diba? There's so
You
many.
guys don't need to make a big production out of it. Just shoot what you see every day, man.
Actually,
Madali.
yung ginagawa nila, Carl, they just shoot what they're doing
Diba?
every day.
Ganun lang.
Diba? It's very good. It's very good. So again, this is
Lowest
very good
hanging
for
fruit.
boxing. Okay, this is very good for boxing. So if we circle back to Casimero, whoever, kung sino man sa inyo may kakilala kay Casimero or sa camp niya, okay, please tell them get their shit together, di ba? Kung gusto nila ng advice, message nila kami. I would be more than happy. JC would be more than happy. Carl would be more than happy
Tutulungan
to
namin
pitch in
kayo.
their ideas. Kasi sayang. Bro mo, number 1, Inoue. Number 2 is Donaire. Number 3 is Casimero in the rankings.
Yeah.
You're still there. Diba? Diba? Mas marami kang pwedeng kitain ng nananalo. Diba?
Yeah.
And all you have to do is fix your management, fix your relationship with your coaches. Diba? Get the right people around you. Wag kang mahulog dun sa trap ng mga nalaos na champions na puro yes man yung nilagay nila sa paligid nila. Kailangan mo ng mga tao na magsasabi sa iyo, "Uy, yan real. Medyo nagpapabaya ka." Diba? "Uy, kailangan
Keep it
mag-ensayo
real.
ka today."
Yes.
You have to have someone who keeps it real. You have to have someone who tells you no. You have to have someone
Pwede kang
who tells you,
batukan basta pag may mali kang
Oo.
ginagawa tas hindi mo papalagan niya. Yeah.
diba? That you need guidance. All fighters need guidance. Everybody. Okay?
You need
If
the
there's
Mr.
one thing I
Miyagi.
learned in this fight game, everybody needs guidance. And
Yes.
another MMA event is the debut of RSF. RSF
Yes,
is Real
interesting
Street
ako.
Fighting. Okay.
Grabe yan.
Grabe to. Grabe tong event na
Bakit?
ito.
Kwento.
Nung sinabi pa nga lang sa akin yung rules, sabi ko, ha? Tapos nung nangyayari na event, sabi ko,
Super interesting
wow!
rules.
Super interesting. It's reminiscent of UFC 1 or the early UFCs.
Okay. Non-unified
ladder tournament.
rules.
Oh, ladder tournament. As long as you're winning, you're advancing hanggang matiraman. As in matiraman.
Same day ba to, coach?
Same day.
Oh, wow.
Tapos, to make things more interesting, para mas interesting yung rule set, yung first round ng mga laban ng lahat ng fighters, okay, 8 minutes per round. Ay, sorry.
6
6
minutes,
minutes. 6
Haba
minutes.
6
per
3-minute
round.
round. 3
So,
6-minute rounds.
Ayan, 3 6-minute rounds. So, 3
Goodness.
rounds of 6 minutes, lahat ng una mong laban. Tapos yung susunod mo na, yung semis to, yung quarter, semis, finals,
Semis.
3 rounds of 3 minutes.
Imagine,
As
Okay.
in, matibay. As in, matibay
Nice.
imagine
talaga.
yung 3-6 minute rounds, your cardio is saying
Oo.
F you to you na.
Konti na lang, pride ka na.
Oo. Tsaka talagang kung talagang matibay ka, okay, 'di ba? Gusto mo talagang makita na matigas ka, na talagang matibay ka, o sali kang RSF, 'di ba? RSF is Real Street Fighting. This league was pitched to me years ago by the organizers. It was a very good concept. It was very raw. Parang gusto pa nga nila nung una, walang judge, walang referee, para talagang kung
Underground
sino talaga.
fighting talaga yung
Ganun.
concept.
Parang gano'n. Oh,
It's not
I
even
wanted to,
pro-am or am. It's just
basta
UG.
it's professional MMA, pero yun nga, reminiscent of the olden ways, kasi mga parang traditional martial arts na talagang, diba, this is the closest you'll get to a street fight. Diba? This is the closest you'll get to a street fight. Kasi nga walang time limit. Pero syempre, when you factor in the professionalism, di ba, na government
Sport pa rin siya.
restrictions, sport talaga siya.
Sport siya.
Pero yun nga, thank you so much to the Games and Amusements boards for hearing out the concept behind RSF, and
I'm glad they
napayagan
okayed it,
nila,
man.
di ba?
Grabe.
Of course, the efforts of Chief Alvin Aguilar and Kong Arnie Teves, thank you so much for making this happen and providing another avenue para sa mga MMA fighters natin na magkaroon sila ng isa pang venue para ipakita yung galing nila. And it happened the day after Battle of YouTubers, so this is the second leg naman siya of Battle of YouTubers, so it's called RSF, Real Street Fighting. It's so good for me to officiate fights again and seeing familiar faces. Alfred was there, Aaron Katuna was there. Of course, the mainstays were there. I was able to share the cage with Lawrence Eusebio. We had a really great time. Thank you to Rendon Labador for coordinating everything. Medyo that guy's legit. So
Okay yung production niya, no?
maganda yung production.
Yung production people niya know what they're doing.
Tsaka everything was in the service of the audience. Everything was in the service of the community. All the fighters were comfortable. Everybody was. Tapos pag meron silang tanong, tatanungin nila, hindi sila, I mean, everyone worked together really, really well. I'm very, very proud of that event. Maganda yung nangyari. I'll take time lang talaga to thank the fighters. I'm gonna mention their names. So we got Edrion Makatangay.
Oh, yeah.
Edrion Makatangay. Arsenio Balisacan. Arsenio Balisacan is from Gara MMA, from DefTac to. Edrion Makatangay. Who else? Robertson Abion. Okay, Robertson Abion. Florentino Coronel. We got Mark Anthony Halaron. JV Baldanasa. Tama ba yung basa ko? JV Baldanasa. Ariel Oliveros. And of course, the winner. The winner of the event, the entire thing, is from Rolando D's gym. Okay? From The Incredible MMA. He is Ruel Panales. Okay, so congratulations to Ruel Panales. Parang makikita mo to. So lahat, first bout, talagang bam, 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 habang tumatagal. Makikita mo yung mga mukha nila, parang,
Tournament eh.
Tournament. Yung makikita talaga na talagang Pinoy fighters bigay todo lahat.
8-man?
Oh, bracket style siya. Tapos, 8-4 then 2. Tapos, talaga, makikita mo lang talaga, semis. Doon mo talaga, it was a mental game. Semi-finals to the finals, mental game na lang talaga. It was, and two really good coaches squared off, Bernard Soriano and Rolando D. And you could really tell that they were very tactical all throughout. Hindi sila yung tapusin mo, sugurin mo. Hindi. They were all like, okay, circle around. Oy, tayo, wag ka magmadali dyan. This is I mean, it's very, I appreciate their coaching na maririnig mo sinabi, oy, ano tayo? Hey, get your head straight. Get your head straight. Don't be too reckless. Don't be careless. Kasi nga, nakikita nila na medyo mahaba-habang evento.
I can appreciate the structure ngayon kasi kapag you blow yourself out first 2 matches mo, di ba? Like, wala ka na talagang stamina sa dulo.
Feeling ko talaga.
Like, sugat!
Yeah.
Parang
gas dun sa ano.
Tapos ano yan?
Dito, sa ganung format, mas mas tatagal yung mga actual na technical fighters eh. Doon mo makikita kung
dito mo makikita kung yung value ng strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
They were all good fighters. Okay, they were all good fighters.
Who's the most conditioned?
Sino yung pinaka-kondisyon? Okay? So, yung dalawang fighters, si Ruel tsaka sino nga ba yung kalaban niya sa final? Si Abion ba? Or basta fighter ni Bernard Soriano.
Si Mac,
Yun. You could see that they were both good, but they were also well-conditioned. So dun sa league natin na to makikita na malaking factor talaga ang hangin.
Yeah, mapapag-alam ako sino yung jogging araw-araw.
Kung sino yung tumatakbo, sino yung nagsaseryoso sa training, di ba? And, I mean, payoff was good, di ba? Everyone got paid, everyone was happy, everyone's gonna put food on their tables.
6 digits nga daw ang di ba?
Di ba?
6 digits? Wow!
Yeah. That's what I heard.
Motivating.
Diba? So ano siya, tawag dito, it's something na fighters can look forward to and diba? Parang sana magtuloy-tuloy siya and I mean wala akong masabi. It was fun. It was nice. Really really fun to do. Nakakatuwa siya.
I'm glad you got into the cage again.
I was like, akala ko magiging rusty pa ako dito. Parang feeling ko pero hindi, like after the first fight, I got the groove of things again. That's why and it also helped na it was a good fight card. As in
nice.
Alfred Gialogo, the matchmaker, and Aaron Katunao they found the best group of fighters for that weight division, and they delivered. Okay, the fight card delivered, people delivered. Okay. So
how's the cage's regulation? Smaller?
It was a slightly smaller than the regulation cage kasi pang 125 pounders lang naman.
Maliliit.
Diba? So maganda rin yung weight division kasi alam mo na mabibilis, malalakas pag 125 pounders, diba? So alam mong medyo sulit yung mga manlalaro. Okay? Guys, final thoughts, JC, then Tito Carl.
Oo nga pala, ang balita ko pala for the ESFC, yung flyweights, since si Ruel Panales was won yung RSF, and syempre hindi na siya pwede dun sa next leg nung ESFC. They're gonna have a parang wild card na tournament
wild
for
card.
that.
Okay, tamo.
Maganda. Kasi parang may dalawang fighters na
Diba? The ecosystem is working together. Yan yung maganda.
And then, by first or second week ata ng Feb, if all goes well, yung 135 naman na division na Grand Prix magsisimula for ESFC din.
Diba? Prepare yourselves, 135 pounders.
Yeah. And then, may announcement nga pala si Coach Gabay since,
yan.
with what happened right now sa alert levels natin, medyo ma-move yung full operations ng Broders Lab to January 17. Kung by then ibababa na sa alert level 2, and hopefully it does, kasi sayang naman yung momentum ng gyms kasi bukas-bukas lang naman nila, tapos sarado na naman ulit.
Gyms are essential, okay?
Yes.
Please, everyone, okay? Let's flood the comment section. Pakisabi, gyms are essential para makita ng mga
parks are essential.
Yes, parks and gyms are essential.
Parks
Imagine,
are essential, gyms are essential, 'di ba? Buksan niyo yung mga bintana,
niyo yung mga tao
kayo
to try to, be more fit to fight against the virus, tapos sarado yung gyms. What's
diba?
that
Ang
about?
weird. Diba? Gyms are essential, people. Let's just get that straight, diba?
Yes.
Lahat na ng science sasabihin niya na exercise is essential.
Yes.
It's good for physical and mental health. Diba? Ano pang announcement natin dyan, JC?
Ano pa ba announcement natin? That actually yan pa lang
Yan na lang.
yan lang so far for actually sa Friday na ba? Ngayong Friday pala ata. May one championship, may kababayan tayo na lalaban again. Actually maganda yung main card eh. Main card nila yung main event magde-defend ng title niya si Xiong Jingnan.
The Panda.
Si Panda against
Ayaka.
Ayaka Miura of Japan.
That's interesting. Let's check nga natin yan.
And then kababayan natin si Jeremy Miado is fighting again agad against Senzo
Good for
Ikeda
him,
of
man.
Japan.
Nice.
Yeah. Kaya pala hindi siya umuwi
Good
noong
for you.
December. We were asking. Yung pala
Okay yan. Jeremy Miado, baby.
Tuloy-tuloy yung
good for Jeremy
The
Miado.
Jaguar.
The Jaguar. Carl, any projects ahead?
Yes.
All the launches.
Well, for our Map family first, congratulations kay El Capitan, Philip
Delarmino.
Sorry, Coach. Philip Delarmino for being nominated as an Athlete of the Year sa World. The World
Basta
Games.
sa World, Parang World Games.
World
Okay, we
Games.
will provide
Only
the link in the
Filipino.
comment section.
Yes.
Pakiboto
Vote po tayo.
si El Capitan. I mean, yung pala,
The World
our
Games.
athletes, okay, our athletes that won in the IFMA World Championships. Sobrang congratulations. Ang galing. Tapos si El Capitan, Philip Delarmino, please
Nag-champion
support
po
him.
siya.
Diba? Bukod sa nag-world champion si Philip Delarmino, he is now nominated again to be the Athlete of the Year. We are going to provide nilagay na ni JC sa comment section yung link.
Medyo error daw ata ang server nila ngayon. Sa dami na bumoboto.
Dahil sa dami na
bumoboto. I will
Yeah,
post the
Pilipinas.
link on my social media as well para makaboto po
But
kayo.
correct
pero
me if I'm
kailangan-
wrong, she's the first Filipino athlete to be nominated for that.
I think so.
Yun
Yeah.
din.
Grabe.
As in, this guy, si Philip Delarmino is a gem in Philippine Muay Thai.
He's
So,
so underrated, man. Grabe.
super underrated, pero now he quietly works in the gym and then, results speak for
Result.
themselves.
Champion.
Grabe.
Tapos nomination. Guys, yung IFMA World Games, hindi siya laughing
siya
matter.
biro,
Kasi si
man.
Superbon nag-compete doon against Russian. That
Tsaka
dude.
these are the best of the best, okay? These are the best of
per
the best.
country.
And they are all under one event, and then he emerged as the top winner.
In that weight class, grabe.
Yeah, and this is
Congrats.
proof na hindi lang tayo pang boxing. We can do Muay Thai as well.
Grabe yan. Ayan. Ilalagay natin yung we're going to post the what do you call this? The links on our social media pages as well para para bumoto po kayo. Kasi libre lang bumoto. Libre lang.
Libre po. Libre.
Click ng
Online
link
lang.
at hahanapin nyo Philip Delarmino, click vote. It's
Pakita
that
natin,
easy.
supporta natin for Filipino athletes by voting si
Diba?
El Capitan.
We have so many athletes. We have so many fighters. So Philip Delarmino is in boxing. We have so many boxers. We have so many local boxers fighting abroad and they're making the country proud. Diba? Ang dami. So Mark Magsayo is gonna fight
Malapit na. This month din yan.
si Gary Russell. Tama
Gary
ba?
Russell for the title. Yes, Gary
For
Russell
the title
Jr.
din
for
yan.
the
Gary
title.
Russell Jr. for the title. So you have that. And then you got Jonas Sultan who just
he's fighting
diba?
soon din.
Who's fighting soon. Jerwin Angkahas might defend his belt,
Yes.
'di ba? Tapos
Um,
we're slowly dumadami na yung mga naglo-lord over sa mga divisions, especially yung mga maliliit na weight class. Kaya hindi na naiiwasan yung mga Pinoy versus Pinoy na matchups kasi wala nandun na tayong lahat.
Kayo na lang nakikita.
It's necessary pero it's
nandun na
It's
tayo.
it's a good sign. Yeah, world class.
Good sign. Tsaka kita mo yung pinakahuli, di ba? It was, sino yung top 4? Inoue, Donaire, Casimero, Gabalio.
Oo.
Si Inoue lang yung Hapon. Halos lahat Pinoy.
Oo.
So imposible
Yes.
talagang hindi sila magkita-kita. So
Nice.
Filipino fighters are making it happen.
Speaking
Fighters
of,
are making it
Coach,
happen. Go.
I would like to congratulate Sina Emergence Jiu-Jitsu for putting up a pretty good
Emergence, really good
May
event.
lalabas pa
really
yata
good.
mga fight,
Grabing
matches,
production. Oh, I think so.
Ito si,
like, Polaris
diba,
style.
si Flip Sports TV.
Flip Sports TV. Yes.
Yeah,
Ayan.
Flip
Go
Sports
check
TV.
them out. Flip
Congrats.
Sports TV. Okay, very good na.
One of your favorite MMA fighters has competed there, our PBB.
Straight out of the PBB house.
Straight out of the house. Dapat gawa ng t-shirt si Adar niyan eh. Straight out of the house.
Out of PBB.
Straight out of PBB.
Pero it's great.
Magandang sinigaw na corner niya dyan, ha? Hindi ka lumabas ng PBB house para lang gumanyan. Kasi he wasn't doing anything at all.
The first guy who got kicked out, diba? The first guy who got
he's the first guy.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Pero ako I kind of expected him to be the first guy to get kicked out. Kasi,
Really?
diba? Hindi, kasi hindi siya madrama eh. Hindi siya maarte.
Hindi siya
mahilig
artista.
sa issue.
Kumbaga.
Diba? He is as real as it gets. When people were asking him questions, he was being real. He was answering their questions. The only reason why I watched PBB was because John Adahar was there. When he got voted out, I was like, wala na akong interest dito. Pero every time that he was there, he was making sense.
Yeah.
It was making sense. He was like, okay, you need help with that? Okay, I'll help you. Do you need any? Tapos,
it's too sensible, I guess.
Yeah,
not enough drama, man.
Not enough drama. And then people were saying the housemates were saying na para raw siyang walang pakialam, parang steady chill lang daw siya doon. Anong gusto nyo? Anong gusto nyo? The guy! Diba? Tsaka ito yun eh, the guy has been working, the guy has been training, the guy has been working his butt off since he was fighting, he was joining contests, for him to go inside the house and do nothing forcibly. Ano to? Okay, matutulog ako.
Didn't he come from Dude Beauty Pageant before that?
Yun nga.
siya,
Nakakapagod yun. So, parang pagdating doon, anong gagawin mo? Pwede ako matulog all day? Matutulog ako.
Nobody's busting my balls.
Oo, di ba? Papahinga ako, di ba? Di ba? Nakipagbugbugan ako. Kung hindi ako nakikipagbugbugan sa gym everyday, tinutulungan ko yung mga kasi political family siya, so tumutulong siya sa kapatid niya. Kung hindi yun, sumasali siya sa kung anong contest. So ngayon, di ba? All of a sudden, he can wake up the following day with no responsibilities. What are you gonna do? Of course, you're gonna sit
and you
down.
can eat anything you
and
want.
you can eat anything you want. Siyempre, uupo ako, papahinga ako, re-relax ako, di ba? Ganun yun. Tapos, ang nakakatuwa naman, I saw people commenting na nakita nila yung value ni Johnny Boy after he left the house. Kasi na-realize nila na of all the people there, siguro bias ako dahil kaibigan ko si John, pero of all the people there, siya raw yung pinaka nagpakatotoo. 'Di ba? So ganun talaga, 'di ba? And we wish him happiness. Ako feeling ko with the right moves, medyo maganda yung trajectory ng
He already has
niya.
that under his belt at least, diba? PBB housemate ako. That's great.
Diba? So ano yan? Carl, what else?
Yeah, yun lang naman actually. I'm really looking forward to the baddest man on the planet card next. I think that's the next UFC one. Ngannou versus Gano.
Ngannou versus Rugano.
So,
meron pa pala tayong na-miss out.
Ano na daw ni...
Remember Eagle FC? May US debut to.
May US debut si Russian.
Yes, Tyrone Strong versus Sergey Karinotov.
Kasi may nakita akong face-off na photo. Hindi ko alam kung tutuko.
Yeah, and nandiyan na si Kevin Lee.
Sometimes you just don't know.
Nandiyan na si Kevin Lee. I think he's fighting
Kinuha
Diego
nila
Sanchez.
si Kevin Lee.
Kinuha nila si Kevin Lee.
He's fighting Diego Sanchez.
Good for him.
And
well, ano lang kasi yung
Rashad Evans
Ngannou versus Gan, interesting kasi last na si contract ni Ngannou. So parang, what if he wins? And let UFC deal with the fallout.
Parang
diba?
weird na your champion, you won't renew his contract.
Ay, away sila ni
Money grab yan. Money grab. Diba?
So that's it for me. Please buy my album on Bandcamp. It's a small side project I have and my
Oo
upcoming
nga,
book.
ang tawag
Yeah.
dito. We'll get
Dark
the links of
Horse.
that later.
Yes,
Tapos we'll
sir.
post it as well. Diba? I mean, ito yun eh. Yun nga, yan yung mga pinagkakaabalahan ni multi-talented yan si Tito Carl. So you got the
Thank you.
music, we're
Ilabas
waiting
lang
for
lahat. Iputok
Diba,
lang lahat kung saan pwede.
Oo, di ba? Labas ng libro. Yung libro, we're very much excited for the book. Di ba? And now,
hopefully my publisher gets well soon. She has COVID. So, sana maayos na yung mag-recover siya para mailabas na yung libro din. Pero hopefully, yun muna. Fix the health.
Oy, major shoutout sa inyo, Silver Lining TV.
Ooh,
Yan,
what's that?
nakasama ko sa isang panel yan for boxing, si Silver Lining TV. Daryl Nacario, please subscribe to his channel. Please check him out on YouTube. Really good boxing content. Yan, nakasama ko yan si Silver Lining TV tsaka si Don Rudy Boxing. Yan.
Yeah. I remember that.
Diba? So, ayan. Thank you for joining us. We're at the tail end of the show, brother. Pero, ano yan, tayo ito. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please support your local fighters. Look up their Facebooks, their Instagrams, their YouTube channels. Subscribe kayo doon. Follow kayo doon. Support them. Kasi during these tough times, ito yung mga kailangan nila to perform well. Thank you so much to our athletes for making the country proud. Thank you to our fighters who are fighting abroad and representing the Philippines. And of course, the fight fans, to our community. Kayo ang aming mga teammates. Okay?
Yes.
Our teammates
Thank
here.
you for tuning in. Grabe.
Thank you for tuning in here on Combat Sports Weekly. This is the first episode of 2022 and we are very excited to showcase more Filipino and international MMA talent. And as always, Karl De Mesa, JC Reyes, Destroy MNL. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Okay? Very, very good content. Okay? My podcast is Coach Franco Says and Combat Sports Weekly. I am on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please, thank you so much again. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you next week on another episode of Combat Sports Weekly. Bye-bye.